Though it may seem difficult, managing a complex project is actually a challenge that can be overcome. You may confidently take on even the most difficult projects if you equip yourself with the proper resources and mindset. Here, we'll discuss several strategies for competently directing a complicated project and give concrete instances of each. Compose the project into smaller tasks. One of the best ways to keep track of a large job is to divide it up into smaller, more manageable chunks. By breaking the project down into smaller, more manageable chunks, you can avoid getting overwhelmed by the sheer volume of work involved. If you're in charge of a software development project, for instance, you'll want to divide it up into manageable chunks like UI design, backend development, and testing. Put your trust in a project management program. Tools designed for managing projects are useful for keeping track of several tasks and their associated due dates. Tasks can be delegated to team members, due dates can be established, and progress can be monitored in real time, all with the help of the aforementioned technologies. You can pick the project management application that works best for you among the numerous available, such as Trello, Asana, and Monday.com. Create direct lines of interaction. When managing a complex project, clear communication is more crucial than ever. If you want this project to be successful, you must make sure that all parties involved know what they are responsible for and how to communicate with one another. To make sure everyone is on the same page, it's important to set up reliable lines of communication like scheduled team meetings and progress reports. Timetables should be reasonable. Confidently navigating a complex project calls for the establishment of reasonable timeframes. Allow adequate time for each work to be completed without compromising on quality, meaning you have to think about things like how hard the task is, what you have at your disposal, and what obstacles might pop up. In order to keep the project on track and keep everyone involved from becoming discouraged, reasonable timelines must be established. Create a backup plan. A large project, no matter how meticulously planned, will always face unforeseen obstacles. In order to competently oversee a complex project, planners should create backup strategies for handling unforeseen problems. If you're in charge of a building project, for instance, you should prepare for the possibility of severe weather or unforeseen delays in the supply of materials. Order your priorities. In a large project, not all activities are the same. Various activities must be completed, although some are more important to the project's completion. Prioritizing tasks based on relevance and urgency is essential for successfully managing a complex project. Taking this route enables you to concentrate on the activities that matter the most for the project's success. Examine development across time. Confidence in the management of a complex project requires regular tracking of progress. Constantly remain aware of your current situation and the steps you need to do to move forward. You may then make educated choices and fine-tune your strategy accordingly. The usage of project management software is helpful, but nothing beats checking in with your team members on a consistent basis to make sure everyone is on the same page. Honor important achievements. Finally, remember to take time to appreciate the progress you've made along the journey. It's easy to lose sight of your accomplishments when managing a large project because the road ahead is so lengthy and winding. Motivate your team to keep working towards the project's end objective by holding celebrations whenever a big milestone is reached, such as when a task is finished or a deadline is met. In conclusion, it takes a number of methods to confidently manage a complex project. Tasks should be broken down into smaller chunks. A project management tool should be used. Open lines of communication should be established. Reasonable deadlines should be set. Backup plans should be created. Tasks should be prioritized. Progress should be tracked. And milestones should be celebrated. If you stick to these guidelines,